Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Cubbies have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all three of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone! A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. Number 25 for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate now, David Bodie. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bodie on at first. Nobody out. On a good curveball. Gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now. Nico Horner popped him up. Real Muto is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 22 home runs, 39 driven in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Tyler Chatwood will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now the pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
To 2-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, fouled off. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
Now to the plate, Tyler Chatwood. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This one's down to third. There's Segura. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. JT Realmuto goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Caratini over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Jason Hayward.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Now in the box, David Bodie, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High pop-up. Segura has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 2-0.
We're back as the Phillies line up, readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 4. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hopped up.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
In the air, down the line in left. Schwarber is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Nico Horner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
That ball's foul.
The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis showing off his range. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Bruce. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Tyler Chatwood. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Outside, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-0 Chicago. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
On the season, Bruce is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Stepping in, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's the windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
the first baseman, number 2, Nico Horner.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now back, left field.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Runner goes for second. And a step off. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and Josh Harrison stands in. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Happ is right there, 1 down. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Pitch popped up. Corner moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Phillies down. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Grounded to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so It'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Jeremy Jeffress will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so
your
far.
attention, please. Now pitching.
He's set and the pitch.
Number 24.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Jeffress has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
And
that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Javier Baez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Arano, the native of Mexico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Jason Hayward will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Craig Kimbrell is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 46. Craig.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Kimbrell playing here in his age 31 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
0-1 the count. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Caratini over to his left, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, still down 3-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, David Bodie. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. It didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away. And that misses 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. The next 3-2. Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up now, Josh Harrison. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
0-2, here it comes. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Adam.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 190 is the batting average coming in. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Philly down to their last strike. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Chicago Cubs wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Tyler Chatwood earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Craig Kimbrell works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Chatwood. His record is now 9-1. The loss goes to Zach Wheeler. He falls to 4-8. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs tossed a combined 1-hitter as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 3-0. With the victory, it brought their win streak to 13. Adam Wainwright was victorious for the 5th time this season as St. Louis bested the Mets, 4-3. Cody Bellinger drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati, 10-8. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a walk-off win in extra innings over the Padres, 5-4. Kevin Newman swung the bat well with 3 hits, helping the Pirates push past the Giants, 3-2. The Washington Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 6-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 7-6. The Kansas City Royals tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 11-6. The Bo Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they destroyed the Rays, 10-4. Dom Thompson-Williams collected a total of 4 driven in as Seattle defeated Toronto, 5-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The O's totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 8-7. The Chicago White Sox got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians, 8-7. The Oakland Athletics pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit, 9-0. The Halos put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Marlins, 10-7. Justin Verlander grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers, 4-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.